Felipe Perrone scores gold medal-winning goal for Spain in his 14th and final World Champs. Imagine the thrill of ending your illustrious career with a golden moment in front of thousands of cheering fans. Felipe Perrone did just that at the 2025 World Championships in Singapore. But here's where it gets truly remarkable. He secured Spain's 4th World Championship title with a dramatic goal in his 14th and final appearance at the event. At 39 years old, Perrone was the tournament's eldest competitor, making his final contribution in a nail-biting 15-13 victory over Hungary. The journey to this climactic moment wasn't easy. Perrone had participated in every World Championship since 1998, when Spain clinched their first title. He added another in 2001, and most recently in 2022, establishing a streak of 5 consecutive medal finishes for Spain at the World Championships. This year's triumph solidified Spain's status as a powerhouse in men's water polo. The final match against Hungary was a roller coaster of emotions. After a 5-5 tie in the first quarter, Spain took an early lead, thanks largely to Bernat Sanahuja's contributions. However, Hungary fought back, taking the upper hand in the third quarter with a 10-8 scoreline. It seemed like Spain's hopes were slipping away, but the team refused to give up. In the final moments of the game, with only 18 seconds remaining, Perrone received the ball and scored Spain's decisive goal. The crowd erupted into cheers, and Perrone himself was moved to tears. It was really like a movie. He said in an interview with World Aquatics, "I couldn't believe it." While Spain basked in glory, Hungary also had a memorable tournament. They secured their 13th World Championship medal, winning silver in both the men's and women's events. This dual success highlights Hungary's consistent performance in international water polo. The individual accolades didn't stop there. Bernat Sanahuja was named Player of the Match for his outstanding performance, while Granados claimed the Most Valuable Player award for the entire tournament. Greece's Panagiotis Tortatos was recognized as best goalkeeper, and Voel de Souza from Canada was crowned the highest goal scorer. In the bronze medal match, Greece continued their dominance, defeating Serbia with a commanding 16-7 score. The game was essentially decided by the second quarter, when Greece scored 5 points, while Serbia netted none. Efstathios Kalogeropoulos and Evangelos Pouros led Greece's scoring with 3 goals each, while Vasilije Martinovic netted 4 for Serbia, the reigning Olympic champions. The final rankings reflected the intense competition. Spain took the top spot, followed closely by Hungary, Greece, Serbia, Croatia, Montenegro, Italy, the United States, Japan, Romania, Canada, Brazil, Australia, China, Singapore, and South Africa. This tournament showcased the depth and skill of water polo around the world. But what stands out most is Perrone's legacy. His dedication and passion have inspired generations of players, and his final goal will undoubtedly be remembered as one of the most iconic moments in water polo history. What do you think made Perrone's final goal so special? Share your thoughts in the comments. Top quotes and highlights. World Aquatics Championships, Day 14, Singapore 2025. Imagine the thrill of witnessing history unfold at the World Aquatics Championships in Singapore 2025. On the 14th day, the men's water polo final was a heart-stopping affair, with Spain triumphing over Hungary to claim the gold medal in a match that was both decisive and filled with drama. But here's where it gets even more exciting. Spain didn't stop at 1 gold. They doubled their joy by also securing the top spot in the women's duo free event. The dynamic duo of Iris Tio Casas and Lilu Luis Valette delivered a performance that was nothing short of perfection, earning them the highest honors. The high diving competition kicked off with a bang, offering a breathtaking visual feast as athletes took their first leaps in the preliminary rounds. Let's dive into what the athletes had to say. Carlos Gimeno, SAP, Men's High Diving Preliminaries. I've poured my heart and soul into preparing for this competition in Singapore. Every aspect, from my nutrition to my training and mental preparation, has been meticulously planned. So far, everything feels perfect. The platform and pool are outstanding, and I'm absolutely in love with Singapore's culture and people. I can't wait to come back. Gary Hunt, FRA, Men's High Diving Preliminaries. Reflecting on his initial dives, it feels fantastic. Adjusting to a new pool and format is challenging, but With 3 days of competition, pacing is key. I'm thrilled with my performance so far. His advice to aspiring high divers: this sport is an adventure. If you're passionate about diving and crave a life filled with travel and excitement, give high diving a try. It opens doors to stunning places like Singapore, and I owe so much to this sport. Jonathan Paredes, MET Men's High Diving Preliminaries, on his journey at Singapore 2025. It's an honor to be here among so many fresh young talents. The competition gets tougher each time, but at 36, I'm grateful just to be a part of it. Choi Byung-hwa, KO Men's High Diving Preliminaries, discussing the potential growth of high diving in Asia. Singapore is a magnificent city with wonderful people and scenery. Asia boasts many top-tier divers, but in high diving, I'm the lone representative. I'm pushing hard to promote the sport in Korea, aiming to host major events like a World Cup or Championships. With Asia's rich talent pool and enthusiastic audience, the future of high diving here looks bright. Rhiannon Ifland, AUS ASON Women's High Diving Preliminaries. On her performance, the venue is incredible and the atmosphere is electric. I channeled that energy into my dives, starting strong to build confidence. It was a fantastic day, and I'm eager for what's next. Molly Carlson, KAN Women's High Diving Preliminaries. Reflecting on her comeback: I'm thrilled with today's performance, especially after an injury layoff. Getting back up there was a bit dizzying, but my dives were solid. I'm excited for the upcoming days. Elisa Cosetti, ITEA Women's High Diving Preliminaries, on the allure of new locations. It's amazing to compete in different places. We get to compete and explore new cultures, which is a fantastic experience. Water polo highlights: Eduardo Di Soma, ITEA versus USA 9-8, on the intensity of the game. It was a tough match, but we fought hard until the end. Securing a win at the World Championships is a big deal for us. David Martin, ASB head coach, gold in men's water polo, on the victory. It's a dream come true. Our team played brilliantly, especially in the final quarter. Congratulations to Hungary for a fantastic tournament. I'm overjoyed. Panagiotis, Tsortsados Greol goalkeeper bronze medal match, on the women's team success. Huge congrats to our women's team. They were outstanding. We hope to match their success soon. Artistic swimming highlights: Iris Theodas ASP, gold in the women's duet free. On their triumph, I'm speechless. It's incredibly special. We worked so hard this season that it's paying off. On Gutchen Fuentes, she brings so much positividad y confianza. Her coreografía es both artístico inteligente, striking the perfect balance. She's the best. Lucrecia Ruggiero, ITEA silver in la women's duet free, on their achievement. Acerrati, no este micon. Januch letizet, doi halbachar wash botot vera lojis, kubdegarigimi. Die deed oude twomelish de bach in kanich karono jukashilgime. Helashi meti the lof kemaragaze, even a yak mile sinjis, paranginge, and mile cure tis going to me. Helashi grown when you go got to sort of just couple of the guys, like you know, chest the react this so hectic. Die quick this, be there on our clip on the yogurt. You're not like a kaifis or hippie of his toya. Spiro se kazik. Heka hier seeker by the get me for gesal. Cause if Bill Guetera. Spain's water polo triumph. The Red Fury crowned world champions again. History repeats. Spain's daring comeback seals 4th world title, leaving fans breathless. Imagine being on the cusp of defeat, only to unleash a furious comeback that leaves the world in awe. Welcome to Spain's water polo triumph, where the underdogs turned champions have etched their names in history for the 4th time. In a staggering turn of events, the global water polo landscape has undergone a seismic shift in less than a year and a half. The recent championships in Singapore saw only one familiar face on the podium from the February 2024 Doha lineup. That team? The resilient Spaniards, who transformed from bronze medalists behind Croatia and Italy to world champions in a mere 16 months, dethroning the mighty Hungarians in the final with a nail-biting 15-13 victory. But here's where it gets thrilling. The final match was an emotional roller coaster, packed with twists and turns that kept spectators on the edge of their seats. With 4 minutes left in the 3rd quarter, Hungary seized a 10-8 lead, maintaining a slim advantage, 10-9, heading into the last 8 minutes. Then, in a deja vu moment, reminiscent of their group stage clash, Spain ignited their signature fury when it mattered most. The score was last tied at 11-11 in the second minute of the fourth quarter. It was then the David Martin squad, bolstered by the strategic brilliance of Montenegrin legend Miloš Stjepanović on the coaching staff, orchestrated a decisive 3-0 scoring spree. Alberto Murnaris, Alvaro Granados, and Unai Viel each found the back of the Hungarian net, dealing a blow from which even the formidable Hungarian offense couldn't recover. And this is the part most people miss. This victory marks Spain's second world title in just 3 years, following their 2022 triumph. The unstoppable duo of Granados and Bernat Sanahuja each scored 5 goals, while Hungary's Gergely Burian topped the scoring charts for his team with 3 goals, though sometimes it wasn't enough to secure their 5th cup. Now we want to hear from you. Do you think Spain's rapid ascent to the top is a testament to their coaching, team synergy, or something else entirely? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Bonus video, insert video link or description.